Hi Scorpio, welcome to your December 2025 general reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Little Wolf Girl, okay. It says it's all right to be alone. And you know what it is, Scorpio. And for you, I think that you're doing pretty well here. There's a strong energy of you being very happy, very content. There's a strength with the wolf. There's an ability to sometimes run with the pack and at other times just being by yourself. And I feel that this is kind of where your happier place is, this little wolf girl energy. It's not that you aren't social, you are. I feel that you are someone who enjoys the company of a select few. Not a huge group, but certainly people that you value in your life. Friends, mostly, is what I'm getting. So let's see here, Scorpio. Gotta put down these cards. Thank you so much, guys, for all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your hypes. I really do appreciate your support, guys. And in the past, we have the Hermit energy. Well, there's that little wolf girl. Or boy, this is not gender specific. And your current energy is the Strength card. Loving that. In the very near future, you do have the Seven of Cups. All right. As your best path to follow, you have the Nine of Wands, which is more of a solitary energy again. Around you, we do have the Two of Swords. It's a very strong energy of being prepared for anything. Your hopes and fears, the Queen of Swords. Well, I feel like you're someone who's very discerning when it comes to who and what you keep around you. The outcome for you is the Ace of Wands, getting creative. What's hidden here is the High Priestess. It's more of that aloof energy, holding yourself perhaps out from the crowd, somewhat of a secretive individual, but again, nothing bad about that at all. And the overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, look at you. Yeah, it's all about, is it worth it? I feel like you're someone who's done quite well in life. You do need to keep that growing when it comes to finances. You don't want it to. You may have built up a certain amount, but you do have more opportunity to get more, to make more as well when it comes to. Doesn't have to be your job or a career. It could even be a creative endeavor. It could be something that you do that brings in more cash and while you're doing something else, like something that you enjoy doing, a hobby. Perhaps, Scorpio, that you think, okay, well, you know what, I can actually make money at this. So you have some options in front of you. This Nine of Wands is your best path to follow. Now, Scorpio, this is along with the Strength card, tells me that when it comes to being determined in life, you're someone who doesn't fear a whole lot. You've built up a very strong protective layer around you. So you don't let words get to you. You don't let, you're good. And anyone can say something to you that could be a bit harsh in nature, but you're not going to take it to heart. I think, unfortunately, guys, I'm getting an energy around you, Scorpio. If you may have been bullied when you were younger, and this is something that's built up, not a tolerance, and you certainly should never tolerate bullying, but a strength when it comes to people who are being idiots, basically. So I see you having a strong protective layer around you with this Queen of Swords and not allowing anyone around you that's acting stupidly and is saying stupid things to you. Yeah? You don't need anyone around you, but you do have a strong support system to reach out to if you want it with this Ace of Wands. I feel it's friends, guys. Certainly not a bullying energy, more of people who see you as someone who is quite an inventive person, imaginative person, and someone who sees the possibilities, sees the good in the world rather than focusing on the negative. I think that's a choice, guys. I think in the past you may have done some introspection about negative aspects of yourself, and you're saying no more. I'm not going to let that get to me. I'm not going to let that affect me. I'm going to be confident. I'm going to allow people into my life who support me in that quest. For some of you, you are considering a creative venture with another person, but that won't be for all of you. Let's see, I'm going to get a card from this deck for Scorpio, please. Message for Scorpio for December. We've got the yin energy. Okay. In the past, I feel that you have had a lot of yin energy, allowing things to come to you, being open and receptive as a clear channel to receive. That's that hermit energy. Now, where you currently are, time for a nap. Okay, good. I like that. For a lot of you, you have received something that has been you may have retired, you may have come into some money from something that you put a lot of effort towards. I don't feel like it's a big win or something that you've got from other people. It's something that you've made for yourself. So now, I feel that for a lot of you, you've been in a rather masculine energy in the past. You could have been a leader, you could have been a boss, a CEO, someone who had your own company, a self-made, self-fulfilled. I see all of that. And now you may be taking a break in December. Could be, I'm not getting a holiday or anything like that. It just feels like getting your strength back after a long period of working towards something and having a deserved break. Yeah, and what about in the near future here? Chop wood. Okay, some of you may be clearing out a place. Some of you may be considering a move, and you may be needing to free yourself from some property that you've had here. You could be considering your options for your future. You haven't quite made a choice, a decision, but this time in December, it looks like you're going to make some kind of choice, not to make a choice. Making a choice not to make a choice. Well, it's a choice, isn't it? Not that you're going to be there forever, but just in December, I feel that the momentum is moving towards you making a choice, a decision. But it seems like in December, I don't feel you're going to spend Christmas or the holiday season with a whole bunch of people. Some of you aren't close to family or don't have family, little wolf girl. And Spirit is saying it's okay to be different. It's there's nothing wrong with being a single, solitary person on Christmas. Some of you are deciding not to visit family at this particular time. Time for a nap. This may be something that you just feel like, what, I've kind of been through it for a while. I don't want the drama. I don't want that. I just want to take some time for me here. And some of you could be being quite secretive at this particular time. But I do get you being discerning, saying no to events or things that you really don't want to do. Chop wood. Cut out the events, the things that you don't have time for, that you don't feel like you need in your life at this particular time. because there does seem to be some demands that are going to be placed on you by others in the month of December. Yes, so let's see. I'm going to get some more cards for you. Yeah, practicing discernment. Generosity. Yeah, I do, with the Seven of Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy of you being able to afford. It's not like you can't afford to go visit people, or you can't afford to give of your time and attention. But for some of you, you may feel like you've given too much of that, you know? You need to hold back a little bit in December. Yeah, sacred space. This could be about cleaning up your home. This could be a situation where you are redesigning your home, using beautiful art, music and creativity of all kinds to put you into a sacred space. And yes, I do see that. Especially when it comes to home office, there's a need to make sure that it's a beautiful space. I feel that you're very connected to things that are around you. So if it's cluttered, if it's something there that doesn't belong, I get you getting rid of it. And originality. Feel lighthearted and free while trusting that your unique way of doing things is the right way. Yeah, as I said, it's okay to be different, guys. It's okay to be different. You don't have to spend time with people that you don't want to spend time with, all of that kind of stuff, you know. For some of you, you could be worried about other people's reactions when you say no, but others of you, I get you just saying no. It is what it is. Analyze. Yeah. With that Hermit card, I do feel that you have spent time analyzing. But once you become too attached to a particular situation that you've analysed, I see you letting it go there with that Strength card. You've analysed a situation and you decide yes or no. You know, things will come to you. You'll analyse it. You're very, very much a numbers or scientific thinker, Scorpio. You may have a lot of air or even air and earth in your chart, because you do think things through with that Queen of Swords energy, and you analyze. Is it something that you want? Say yes. If it isn't, saying no. Definitely. Wish granted. Believe in your abilities as a magic maker to manifest your wishes. They will soon be your reality. Now, whatever you want here, I mean, you will grant people some wishes. It's like you're a magic genie here, Scorpio. You'll grant other people's wishes, yeah, if they want to see you. But then I get some people's wishes will not be granted as well. It's up to you. Yeah, oh gosh. Scorpio, you got the power here. You do. It's because you're holding yourself in very high value. What else here for Scorpio, please, in the month of December? Rejuvenating rain, clearing the past to heal the present. Yes, definitely. That for some of you, it may be quite raining. There may be a rather interesting weather pattern around December where you live in the world. And this impasse, this Two of Swords, reflect and redirect your energy. Yeah, for some of you, you were going down a path, but it seems to be blocked for whatever reason. It could have been travel delays, it could have been someone's behaviour. There's an energy here of staying put in December and redirecting your energy to something else, or rethinking your objectives, rethinking other people, rethinking, just analysing the situation, the path in front of you. Is there something here that you can... I really do see you very strongly with that Ace of Wands having a lot of power in a situation. And with this impasse energy around you, this Two of Swords, I think you're allowing space between you and a problem. Whatever that might be, a blockage of some kind. Let's see what that blockage could be. Okay, finding sanctuary. Now that Hermit energy. There really does feel like a need to step back, step away from forward movement, to hold yourself back in this sanctuary energy, chopping wood, being in this sacred space before you make any decision about what you want moving forward. I just get you being very solitary in December. But it's a good thing, guys. It feels very, very positive. It's giving you space, something that you need to clear the past. It could be a family situation for some of you, not all of you. And we have change but to and. When we use the word but instead of the word and, we are often negating what was just said. Think of this example. I like you, but you can be so inconsiderate sometimes. I like you, change it to I like you and I appreciate when you show consideration of my feelings. Okay. Now think of your own examples where you can turn buts into ands. Above all, make sure you are not being a butt head. Yeah, it seems like you could be butting heads with someone around you, Scorpio. Or someone's butting heads with you. And there's a need to step away, give this some space. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be original, to be by yourself during this time. Allowing space to clear the air, clear the past, heal the present with someone around you. It may be for some of you someone saying I like you, but giving you a whole list of why they can't be with you at this time. Could be that this person's putting you in an impasse situation, putting up a block, not allowing you through. That's just for some of you, not all of you. So someone's being a butthead, or it could be the both of you that are being buttheads. It does seem like you've reached an impasse with someone around you, and you may have to give it some space, because in December it may be that you're just butting heads so much that nothing seems to be working. You can't find a solution. You can't find a way through. But I do think you want this. You want to have some kind of relationship with this person. The answer seems to be not about being too generous with your time. As well, because for a lot of you that may have been the problem, that you felt you were being too generous with this person. And really there's an energy of deciding whether or not this, in December, it might be a situation where you're thinking, you know what, I don't even know if this is something that's going to work. I think you have to, if you're someone who is saying, I like this person or I like this situation, but analyze that, analyze that sentence. Why is the but there? Are you just being butt-headed, or is there something really that needs to be constructively worked through? Yeah, I'm going to leave it there for you, Scorpio. And if you'd like a personal reading, of course, you can reach out to me. My email and my My Etsy store link is down below in the descriptions box, or you can just Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy. That's ETSY. Thank you all for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. It's so appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for your support. And I will be right back with Sagittarius.